Exterminate. Eject. Operation. Channel intro.
Hello, fellow YouTubers. LegoWC Stop Motioner here. Welcome to viewers new and old. And today I'm taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beast Core Class Terracon Freezer. My first Terracon, who we haven't really seen as much of in the movie trailers, but looks kind of like an interesting design. Definitely gives me more Bay vibes, I have to say, but I don't dislike the Bay aesthetic generally. So we have on the side of the box, here's in robot mode. Pretty ugly looking, but I know that's the idea. Here we have him on the back with his two alt modes. It's like a turret and a gun, I guess. Transforms in 12 steps. There's a close-up of him. First, we got the artwork up there, or the render. So, let's go ahead and get this guy out. All right, it's pretty interesting. So, let's get into it. Okay, so here we have Freezer in his gun mode. Now there's actually 3 different gun configurations. They're all half-baked, and I really do not care enough to get him into his turret mode and that other gun mode. This is the best one just because everything is tabbed in. There's nothing that's really loose on him aside from the feet. Yeah, I mean, it's this part right here. I like the sculpted detail here and the gun itself on the front. It's got a nice handle, but the rest of it just is. Okay, that's all I can say. The gun mode is. You got visible hands. I'm sorry, I don't want to I don't really feel like relentlessly bashing this thing, but I just can't bring myself to be excited talking about this alt mode. I mean, obviously do not have Scourge yet, but spoiler alert, Battle Trap, I have him now, so I'm just gonna go ahead, put him in his hand. So now he's got a gun, at least, so that's nice, I guess. So yeah, that was a very brief segment, but I really do not care enough about the alt mode to really go in detail about it. So let's just get on to the transformation. Okay, transformation is very straightforward. Just untab the arms, and rotate the bottom ones at the elbows. Just go ahead, straighten out the legs. And just fold this out, fold this back. Okay, go ahead and fold the handle down. Fold this up, fold that down, fold that down. Just kind of angle the neck forward, just get everything straightened out. And there you have Freezer in his robot mode. I honestly do like the robot mode. It's very ugly looking, but that's the idea. And yes, people talked about how he can have the 4 lightsabers like General Grievous. I'm not going to do that, but just thought I should point that out. Head sculpt is very bizarre looking. He's got the open mouth. He's got teeth. He's got 4 eyes. Not a whole lot of coloration on the legs, and they're oddly shaped, but it's still nice. Just very weird coloration. Not too bad of a backpack, at least. That's nice. I do kind of like this part right here, the kind of rib cage or spinal cord area, whatever that's supposed to be. I don't know, is it like the spinal cord is exposed, or is that just, I don't know. We'll maybe find out more in the movie. Curious if he's going to be a character in his own right, or if he's just going to be a Viacon. I doubt he's going to be a deep and compelling character, since this movie is going to have so many characters, but like, will he have at least some sort of personality? We'll have to wait and see. Now for the articulation, you pop the head off. Don't know what I was doing there. I keep it forward like this. You do have a ball joint at the neck, though. You get a decent amount of movement. You have all 4 shoulders are on ball joints. You get a decent amount of movement from them. Elbows are on ball joints, pull off a little bit more than a 90. Of course, they can go out to the side. Hips are on ball joints. Pretty loose, but he doesn't have any problem standing, so I'm fine with that. Legs can go forward that far and back that far. And they can go out to the side about that far. Then you do have a ball joint at the... Is this the knee? Does he just have 2 knees? I don't know what to call this. Either way, you get some movement there. And the ankles are ball jointed. So, I mean, it's not like he's... Well, you probably could get a decent amount of poses from this guy. Let's see, can he do the Iron Man pose? Except if Iron Man had 4 arms. Or I guess just superhero pose. I still think of it as the Iron Man pose, though. Yeah, sorta. Alright, so let's see, I covered the alt mode. I covered the transformation, the robot mode, the posability. I think that about does it for this figure. Not really a whole lot to talk about, to be honest. Not that he's bad, just I don't have a whole lot to say. So I'll go ahead and stick him on the display. Okay, so there we have Freezer on my rebooted movie display. That's what I'm coming up with this shelf. That's the name I came up with. Just came up with it now, actually. And yes, there's Battle Trap, and of course, Air Razor, 2 figures I got to get reviewed, and I'm probably going to be ordering Bumblebee soon. So that'll pretty much catch me up on all the Rise of the Beast Studio Series stuff. Also, just want to mention, we found out that Wheeljack is getting redesigned. I am so happy about that. Even if they just take this head and put it on the design, I'm fine with that as long as we don't have that abomination of a head. I'm good. So in terms of if I recommend this figure, again, it kind of depends, like with the Core Class RC. $12 still feels like too much. If he goes for half off, you can get him for $6. I think that's a fair price because robot mode is really the only part of this figure I like. All 3 of his gun modes are just kind of weird and just not fun. Transformation doesn't really have a whole lot going on. I mean, the most exciting part is folding up the backpack. Robot mode is pretty unique looking though. It has very interesting color scheme. And it's got decent posability. So I do like the robot mode, but the rest of the figure is just kind of eh. The rest of the figure simply is. So yeah, if you do get this guy to complete the collection, wait for the sale price. Not bad, just not worth $12. But of course, that's just what I think of the figure. As always, please be sure to comment down below what you think of the figure. And if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and God bless.